Hey, good morning. It's Tuesday, April 6th. Sorry I missed you guys yesterday. Very interesting day. Today's verse, or today's word, comes from Proverbs 4, verses 23 through 27. It says, "Keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it springs the issues of life. Put away from you a deceitful mouth, and put perverse lips far from you. Let your eyes look straight ahead, and your eyelids look right before you. Ponder the path of your feet, and let all your ways be established. Do not turn to the right or to the left. Remove your foot from evil." I tell you, some of these days that I do this stuff, God, that's why I'm doing it in black and white today. I thought I'd try something different. So if you want to let me know, you can shoot me an email at chat@rallythetroops.org and let me know whether or not you like this. But I'm going to play with a few different settings, and I'm going to try to better the quality. Outside of that, sometimes God takes us through paths that we'd probably choose to rather not walk. For instance, I yesterday had to just go through some different things on my own that I wasn't very happy about going through. But in doing that, see, God can reach into us and speak directly to our hearts. And yesterday I was convinced more than ever about how much our steps and how much we should ponder our paths, and how much each of our steps should be established. Now, the cool thing about the Hebrew phrase in there, or the Hebrew word for path, the meaning of it actually means the tracks, the trenches, or the ruts that have been made by wagons that have traveled before us. And so it does truly demonstrate an established path, a path that someone else has already broken for us, that we then don't have to try to dredge on in this new path, not having any idea of where it leads to. So, in thinking about what God was speaking to me this morning, it was simply this. You guys know that I've talked about cutting off all the branches, bearing the wrong fruit. I've dealt so much on understanding and walking an intentional life, of knowing where we're going and being confident in it and heading in that direction. So here's what I want to throw out to you today, and that is this: that every day, what I realized yesterday is that the success of my mornings is made up of the fact that I get up waiting, expecting to hear from God each and every day. Yesterday, I didn't sleep so well the day before. Even Easter Sunday seemed kind of odd for me. I was on shift at the fire hall. The family went out of town. And I don't do so well when the family goes out of town. I feel out of place. I'm so used to having my family around me. But it was almost lonely, very awkward in my heart. And what I realized in any of my failures that I ran into yesterday was this. And whether it was a failure of personal discipline or what have you, but what I realized is this: if I don't start each day out and develop a routine, develop a habit of being intentionally in the Word each day, if I don't make that happen, or if I get distracted by the least little bit, I'm easily taken off course. And so yesterday, as I spent my time being distracted from what God had for me for the day, not that my actions were necessarily bad, but I was distracted. There was a peace in the morning, but the day quickly fell apart after that. And so as I try to figure out what in the heck is happening, I realized that I had first forsaken the start of my morning, where I wake up looking forward to hearing from God. And I woke up in a rush, and I took out in a hurry. And all of a sudden, the next thing I know, I'm no longer pondering the steps of my feet. I'm just stepping wherever I'm going. And as I stepped in those directions, I quickly found out that the path to those things just led to utter destruction. So what we got to do is, and this is what God's speaking to my heart, what I have to do, and I'm hoping maybe this speaks to you. What I have to do is truly get up and be intentional about each day, the very first thing of each morning, pondering my steps, which means from the second that my feet hit the floor, every step should be established. See, God has gone before each one of us. The Proverbs 16:9 says, "A man's heart plans his way, but the Lord orders his steps." See, the Lord has trenched the path before us. Christ was our demonstration. That way, we're not going. We may be going on a road less traveled, as Robert Frost says. There's a joy in walking the road less traveled, but it has been traveled. This is not about forging a new way and trying to just see, but God goes before us, and He will establish our paths. And so I just encourage you today to step into that, to walk in the paths that He's laid down before us, to trust Him in that, to be secure in that, and to place your feet with confidence, one in front of the other, intentionally seeing the path that He has laid before us, that we are pondering, we're contemplating, we're thinking through where we're headed. And that way we don't get lost, we don't get off course, we don't get distracted, we don't try to straddle or create shortcuts. We simply walk the path that's before us. And there's a beauty and simpleness in that we miss out on so much. But if we do it, it will lead to abundant fields of joy. I mean, fields of peace and love like we've never known. So be blessed, live the life, walk the path, stay intentional. Love you guys. Have a great day. Encourage somebody else today. Don't just soak this up for yourself and walk your own path. Encourage somebody in what they're doing, and make sure that they know that they're doing something good. Be blessed.